Welcome to Update Insights. In this video, we bring you the latest updates on the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran, focusing on the Israeli strikes carried out so far and the estimated damage inflicted across both military and civilian sectors. Background of the escalation. The Israel-Iran conflict dramatically escalated in June 2025 after a series of covert attacks and rising tensions in the Middle East. On June 12, Israel launched one of the largest and most sophisticated military air operations against Iran in recent history, marking the beginning of an open, high-intensity conflict between the two regional rivals. Israel's aerial and cyber strikes. Over several waves of attacks, Israeli fighter jets, long-range drones, and cyber warfare units struck key Iranian military installations, nuclear facilities, and command centers. The primary targets included sites in Natanz, Isfahan, Tehran, and along the Persian Gulf coast. These facilities are believed to be integral to Iran's missile production and nuclear enrichment capabilities. Additionally, Israeli cyber units reportedly disrupted Iranian air defense systems and communication networks, allowing Israeli aircraft to penetrate deep into Iranian airspace with limited resistance. Israeli sources claim the destruction of dozens of ballistic missile sites, radar systems, and ammunition depots. Damage estimates in Iran. According to independent defense analysts and international observers, the damage to Iran has been extensive. Preliminary reports suggest over 120 Iranian military sites targeted, at least 30 nuclear-related facilities damaged or destroyed, approximately 200 to 300 personnel killed, including senior officers of the IRGC. Civilian casualties estimated between 80 to 150, primarily from collateral damage in urban areas. Power outages and fuel shortages reported in central and southern provinces. Satellite imagery shows large-scale destruction at missile storage complexes and at least 2 uranium enrichment centers. Iranian authorities have acknowledged some damage but claim their key nuclear program remains operational. Iran's response and counterattacks. In retaliation, Iran launched multiple waves of missile and drone attacks targeting Israeli cities such as Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Beersheva. While the Israeli Iron Dome and David's Sling defense systems intercepted a large portion of these projectiles, some missiles caused damage to civilian infrastructure. The Israeli government has confirmed at least 20 civilian deaths, over 100 injuries, limited but symbolic damage to oil storage depots and residential complexes. Iran has also used regional proxy groups to launch attacks from Lebanon, Iraq, and Syria, expanding the geographic scope of the conflict. International reactions and warnings. The global response to the conflict has been one of deep concern. The United States has reaffirmed its support for Israel while urging de-escalation. Meanwhile, the United Nations Security Council has called for an emergency session to address the threat of a broader regional war. Countries like Russia, China, and France have urged restraint on both sides, warning that continued strikes could destabilize the entire Middle East and disrupt global oil markets. Humanitarian and economic impact. The conflict has taken a toll on civilians. Thousands of Iranians have fled high-risk areas and hospitals in Tehran and Isfahan are overwhelmed. Fuel and electricity shortages have impacted daily life, while food prices in affected cities have surged. In Israel, public shelters are activated, air travel is restricted, and the tourism sector has already seen major losses. Both nations are experiencing economic pressure as investors react to the growing instability. Current situation and outlook. As of now, Israeli forces remain on high alert, and further strikes cannot be ruled out. Iran has signaled it will respond in waves, and fears of a drawn-out war persist. Analysts warn that if diplomatic interventions fail, the conflict could expand beyond Iran and Israel, pulling in regional and global powers. Conclusion. The situation between Israel and Iran is evolving rapidly. With significant damage already done and the threat of more violence ahead, the world watches with deep concern. Update Insights will continue to monitor the developments and provide timely updates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you found this analysis informative. Stay informed, stay safe.